Welcome to Chevy Cool Lady, where things are getting crazier and crazier in this upside down clown world that we live in. So, what are we talking about tonight? Is election night. Guess what's been going on these last couple days? Oh, yeah, election rituals. I'm not kidding. Let me show you what I found. Let's begin. By the way, if this is your first time visit, this is a cool place and a safe spot for you to discuss outside the box ideas. Join us in all the cool little groups we have here, the little clubs, and be part of the coolest fam on the internet. Hey everybody, how you doing tonight? We're going to take a look at rituals surrounding the election. We're hearing headlines like witches are using magic to sway the presidential election. I heard something about the witches are angry because they couldn't manipulate Trump or something like that. Did y'all hear that? So let's go ahead and dive into the information as we find it on the internet. Thanks for joining me. This is Chevy Cool Lady. Please like and subscribe. Please share to get the truth out there and unplug people from the matrix. This is from a Teen Vogue online magazine in an article under Practical Magic. Witches have a long history with politics, so it's no surprise that they're hexing the 2024 presidential election. Known as resistance witches, they stand together against the patriarchy, working towards civic causes that can improve the world. Since witches are closely connected with the rhythms of the universe and Earth, they want to bring peace and harmony to the planet. They aim to help people strive towards greatness, particularly the disenfranchised and those subject to prejudice. Therefore, they take down those who abuse their authority. See, what did Jesus say about Satan can't cast out Satan by Satan? Okay, basically, isn't that a house divided? You're accusing somebody of being using their authority in an abusive manner, so you're going to try to manipulate the situation so you can usurp your authority. You know, come on now, come on now. Does this sound right to you people? Come on now. So this is a pro witch uh, article, as we can see, because yeah, that's a lot of deception there. But let's go ahead and read the article. Hexing for political advocacy is and gain is nothing new. Witches in Britain aligned with each other to protect their country against the Nazis, hexing Adolf Hitler in the 1940s and WITCH, Women's International Terrorist Conspiracy from Hell, stood for women's and LGBTQIA rights. I think they even added a few since the last time I saw that. Uh, Casting out spells, performing rituals to advance their causes. So, on the eve of the 2024 election, here's how you can supercharge your. Okay, so now they're going to tell you how to do it. Really? Come on, man. For real? Alright, so they're going to tell you about the moon, ritual for the election, tarot reader, and magical practitioner. Ferdinando Salinas says it's important for us to create favorable conditions for the candidate who will cause the most good to win. So I've devised a candle dressing to help light the fire for social justice and healing and peace. Well, Lord, if I knew it was that easy, I would have lit a candle a long time ago. Nah, Here, oh, look, binding spells, people. Look, you think spiritual warfare is not real? The Bible talks about this, doesn't it? Because it's real. And here's some instructions for people who would manipulate. I'm not even going to go into it because, I'm just letting you know what's out here, people. They tell you how to do it, even put on upbeat songs. Really? All right, guys, here is another article that I found. Battle of Blessings. Haywan for Donald Trump, Puja for Kamala Harris. Indian priests hold rival rituals for U.S. poll runners. Huh, now look at these dudes here. Look, they got their little photoshopped Trumps here. Orange man in all his glory. Look, they got the orange attraction robes on, whatever they call it. Look at old dude in the corner. Look at this dude here. Wow. Okay, so they have all their ritual stuff, their little flowers, their little things to feed the demigods and all this stuff. They're doing rituals, people, around the world concerning our election. All over the world. Battle of the Blessings. As voting begins in the U.S. presidential elections, priests in India have organized parallel rituals for the presidential candidates. It's a unique display of political and cultural solidarity, status, I guess, in Delhi, and residents of Telangana. Excuse me for killing it, but we're just going to keep on going. We're trudging through it. Village have held separate ceremonies to pray for the success of the former President Donald Trump and U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris, respectively. Okay, so they figure it's a win-win situation. Half of us are going to pray for this dude, the other we're going to pray for the chick, and we'll see. We'll see. That the Kabbalah system is what the elite and the shadow governments use to communicate and predict and predictive program the legacy media. So what we see are sometimes mistakes in the media that are not mistakes at all. Perhaps they are really rituals. Hey, let's just take
Yeah, during a broadcast, had put out a ticker that Kamala Harris had won the election in Pennsylvania. And of course, they're saying this entire election is going to be decided by the state of Pennsylvania. Of course, that's where Trump was when his ears supposedly got nicked with the 100% hill after the big miraculous bandage. And of course, Kamala was in Philly that day. And anyhow, the question everyone should be asking is, how is it even possible that there could be an accidental broadcast that Kamala won the state of Pennsylvania with numbers of supposedly how many people voted for Harris and how many voted for Trump? Like, how does that even accidentally happen? It's just like we show this year after year when you watch on selection night, you see these same two numbers all the time, everywhere. I mean, I've been showing this every year that I've been here, that these two numbers, you'll see them more than any other numbers on selection night, 52 and 47. You can see in the ticker that Harris wins Pennsylvania 52% to 47%. And she got nearly 3.3 million votes. Like, what kind of accident is this? Or is this somebody like trying to let people know? He's like, I put it out there early what we're supposed to put out on broad. Again, you guys, it doesn't matter who votes. It only matters who counts the votes. And when you vote in American selections, you're just helping validate the big line. Again, gematria, the Kabbalistic practice of going numbers into words. I mean, look, when you run the alphabetic order forwards, president is 47. When you run it in reverse, it's 52. White House, just the opposite. 52 forwards, 47 in reverse. Authority, 47 forwards, 52 in reverse. Government, 52 forwards, 47 in reverse. You can add to that list. The Cabal has the 47-52 combo. 52 weeks in the year, 47th problem of Euclid. Again, 47 is a time number. We measure time in years that are 52 weeks long. Time is the ultimate authority. Rituals in time by a numerical code. And again, where did this come from, this code? Again, look into it. The language goes back to the Catholic Church. The calendar goes back to the Catholic Church. The English alphabet standardized at the end of the 16th century when the Jesuits rolled out the Gregorian calendar. Don't forget the word Pope equals 52 and Vatican equals 47. Talk about authority, 52-week calendar for the Pope. But yeah, I mean,
If you look at the dollar bill, I like to look at symbols. As you can see, there's like a little hidden owl in the corner, but you got the first president, the alpha, in the omega logo. The alpha in the omega. And omega is the last. And there's a book called The Last President, which is about a guy named Trump being the last president. And we all know the alpha and the omega. It goes into religion. It's the alpha and the omega. And it's just weird that Trump lives in a big omega. You know, he lives in a giant omega Mar-a-Lago. So yeah, we about to get into it. What are you looking at? This is also Elon. He just was on Joe Rogan, so I put the satellite on there because he says that he works for Starlink, and Starlink is a weapons program because of the lasers, which is interesting. I'm not sure if you saw my video I put out, but I was connecting the time rituals to Biden, where Biden was being Father Time. He was being Saturn, biting the babies right here. And the guy just had a bunch of time.
I think that was genius, by the way. I think 100% the Biden biting babies, the new Build Back Better slogan, but that representing old man time, Kronos devouring these children in order to stay in power because he's old and the new wave is about to come in. It's so the symbolism on here is ridiculous.
So many that I had to stop. I condensed these, coupled them together so we could take a look at them. So I hope you enjoy.